Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Confusion as governors reject Buhari's financial autonomy for state legislators. My people, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. We're just coming here to keep it real and to inform you of all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. Remember, we intimated you, reported on the governors very angry with Buhari's decision to make the legislative arm of every government of the 36 states of the Federation free, independent of the governors. One of those things, and I think that's a good step in the right direction. One of the steps towards that is that money for legislators, law houses normally comes with the state allocation, and so they are in the mercy of the state governor to pay them their wages and maintenance of all judiciary system. However, this has led to a bias in the sense that if the governors, for instance, have a case, he has to, the case has to be judged in his favor. What do I mean? Either you play ball or you might just, you might not get your money. Well, so it means that some state governors have used that anatomy of power in manipulating cases in their favor. So the judiciary system is handicapped to actually say the truth. But if they are financially independent of the state's resources, that puts them in a position that they are able to speak the truth without bias, without fear or favor. Well, let's get to the news and get all the details. Confusion as governors reject Buhari's financial autonomy for state legislators. In what is apparently indicative counter move, governors have raised dust against the Executive Order 10, granting financial autonomy to the state legislators and the judiciary system. According to a report contained in the Nation, the governors who met under the slogan of Nigerian Governors Forum rejected the presidential order and described it as an unnecessary distraction. Obasa, Lagos Speaker, who is also a chairman of the Conference of State Speakers in Nigeria, described the pronouncement as the best Salah gift from the president. Governors have now objected to the decision, describing it as unnecessary move, which is against Section 121, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution. The chairman of the Governors Forum, Governor Kayode John Fayemi of Ekiti State, reportedly took the order of the President Muhammadu Buhari and the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami. President Muhammadu Buhari and the Nigerian Governors Forum may soon be at loggerheads over the executive order 10 pronouncement. Fayemi was said to have met in separate meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari and Malami, who doubled as the Minister of Justice on Thursday, May the 28th in Abuja. We mandated the NGF chairman, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, to have audience with the president and Malami to avoid recourse to legal issues on the interpretation of Section 121, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution. A governor from the Northern Central region said, "We prefer dialogue to confrontation because we consider Executive Order 10 as unnecessary and as an overkill of the existing constitutional privileges and provision." You can see that in the last few days, AGF Malami has been trying to justify Executive Order 10. The extension took effect from June the 3rd for a further period of 3 months. The president's senior spokesman on media and publicity, Malam Garuba Shehu, confirmed this in a statement in Abuja on Friday, May the 29th. Well, the matter goes on and on regarding the decision of President Muhammadu Buhari So Buhari has decided that the legislative arm, judiciary system, will no longer get the allowance with the state allocation being sent to various state governors. Well, the governors are seriously opposed to this, saying that it's an unnecessary distraction. They feel the money should still get to them, then they disburse it to the following system and agencies. But I see that this is a good step in the right direction. Unless Nigerians, you can correct me, we stand to be corrected and we appreciate every form of correction. For those of you who have law degrees and understand what the proper law should be. Yes, I feel that giving the judiciary a financial freedom, give them the ability to be able to speak the truth without fear, favor, or rancor. But the governors feel that it's an unnecessary distraction without proper explanation to why they feel this way. You see, so they feel that Buhari shouldn't have done this. He should have allowed them to continue to have the say. So, what is your take on this matter? Because if you understand exactly what it should be, I feel is a good step in the right direction for the judiciary system to be financially buoyant, free, and to be able to, when there is a case in that state, they are able to speak. They are able to speak effectively. They are able to. They are not being compromised. You see, they are able to speak up for the people. But the governors are coming together for the first time in a long time to speak about something that affects them. But these same governors have not come together to speak about things that are affecting their people, their state, for instance, talking about educational system for the local man, for the common man on the streets, the real people who go out to vote, people who go about their daily activity, people who go about true Nigerians who are not even seeking anything from the government. They go about their normal duty, they live life, and guess what? They don't mind about what is going on, All they want is just give us the basic necessity of life. We are not asking for too much. And guess what? Nigerians are not greedy people, to be very candid and honest. Nigerians will not even bother you. As a matter of fact, they will sing your praise unending, and they will even allow you to rule as long as you want to rule if you do the right things. Take, for instance, there was one governor, growing up that I can't forget. I keep hearing some time ago, the person of Duke, is it Cross River now or Rivers or Calabar, something like that. Donald Duke made his state so enviable that people were leaving other parts of the country to go to his state. That was one governor. I heard of him. We heard of him, how he was transforming Calabar. So I tell you sincerely, anyone who puts their hands to work to make sure that things turn out. As a matter of fact, Nigeria with politics. He tried to contest for presidency. And guess what? I want to believe that Nigerians were solidly behind him. But you know what? Like the zoning system goes on in Nigeria and on unannounced way that they do governance, north to the south, south to the north has rule, so is the south time, the south has rule, so is the north time. They did not give him a breathing space. But that was one person that when I saw his manifesto, I said, yes, if he could do this in his state, and if he could be a subject of discussion that this man has done something good, he's worthy to lead his people. Those were some of the things that came to my mind, as hearing about his achievements. What are we talking about? Leave all this elementary matter of whether this one does this or does that. If you have a mind to truly rule your people, to truly lead your people as a servant leader, you will experience great, wonderful things, in the sense that you will transform the state and the people will truly and really be happy with you. There is no need for rancor trying to hold a unity front so the governors can actually come up together in a unity front. Can they actually work together as one? It goes to tell you that human beings, yes, are very selfish. Again, I said, I stand to be corrected. I might not totally understand all the issues of the law. So if you feel that what I've said was not totally correct, that the governors are right, please leave us a statement with a statement of fact, stating to us what the right thing should be and how Buhari should have approached this. I feel strongly that this will give the judiciary system an opportunity to speak the truth, to be able to defend the common man if there is any such thing, you know. So these are some of the things that we are looking at and we are saying, yeah, for the first time in a long time, somebody is speaking up for the public. But what are your take on this matter? What do you think? Please don't forget to like us, to share, to subscribe, to click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. I want to say a big thank you for coming out here. God bless and bye for now.